I'm a business and marketing teacher at East Rowan High School. When I was in high school, math was not my subject, so I would have never considered a career in banking. And I certainly, in my wildest dreams, would have never thought that I would have finished my career at Wells Fargo as a senior executive. Well, growing up, we were very, very poor. My parents divorced early. My father was a raging alcoholic, and so I watched my mom struggle. She worked 2 and 3 jobs to put food on the table for me and my brother. But the one thing that she said to me was, "You will go to college." I knew deep down that I wanted to be very, very, very successful because I wanted to provide a life for my family that was very different than the life that I grew up in. I didn't want my daughter to ever have to worry about, are we going to have enough food to eat this week? Are we going to have the lights cut off? How am I going to get to school? And so I will never forget, I was pulling into our neighborhood one day and it had a particularly trying day at work. And right at our entrance, I pulled over and I put my car in park. And I just bowed my head and I said, wherever I'm supposed to be, God, let that take me to where that place is supposed to be. And the next day I went into work and we were realigning. And so we went through the process, and thankfully I was offered a job, which was great for my ego. However, that job was in Baltimore, Maryland. And my daughter at the time was a junior in high school, and I didn't work for my family. The irony is, when I was in college, I wanted to be a teacher. I liked the teaching aspect of my job at Wells Fargo. I am now teaching high school to students, and the majority live just the way I lived when I was in high school. Very poor, don't know what their next steps are, and their parents work all the time, so they don't really have a strong role model. But when I look back, Wells Fargo afforded me the most beautiful opportunity ever, and that was to go do something that I'm extremely passionate about, and that I have enough real life experience that I can actually be that beacon of hope for my students.